Hi, it's Mary. Welcome to the Paper Turtle. Today we're doing a craft along, and we are going to be making snippet strips, and then we're going to do something with those snippet strips. A lot of times I see people saying, but what do you do with that? When they're talking about like snippet strips or clusters or a lot of the things that we make, people don't know what to do with them afterwards. Well, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them. This is one that I had previously made. It's already all cut up and used. Some things have already been given away or used in my journal or whatever, but this is what's left of a snippet strip that I did. And this would be a great belly band or a side tuck or side pocket. You could, I guess, put a paper clip on the back and use it as a big paper clip. It could be any number of things, but this is an example of a finished product from a snippet strip. And then I also, from the same strip, I made these paper clips. And they're really fun to make. So we're going to be doing some things like this today. And what we're making it out of are these strips of paper. Now, you can use anything. Whatever you happen to have that's kind of rectangular in shape. I have seen people use those cash register or adding machine tapes. Those are great. You can find those in thrift stores very cheaply. I haven't done that yet. I haven't picked any of those up yet. But I think the next time that I see one in the thrift store, I think I'll pick one up and try it, because you can make those as long as you want. They're just endless. You can make a giant snippet roll out of those. This came from a paper pack that I had bought years and years and years ago. It's actually Christmas paper. Yeah, can you believe it? This is Christmas paper. See, got trees. There was 12 by 12 paper in this pack. There was 4 by 6 pack of paper, and this. I guess they were supposed to be used like as borders or something in your scrapbooking. I'm not really sure. I've never used it. I've had this in my stash for years and years and years. I'm talking like 25 years. And I'll never use it unless I use it now. So I'm using it now, and I'm using it as a base for my snippet strips. Because what's going to happen, doesn't matter what your base is, as long as it's got a little bit of, this is kind of like a lightweight cardstock. Like, it's scrapbook paper, not the thin paper, not the heavy paper, but you can use any weight. You want it to have a little bit of substance to it, just so that, because you're going to be adding things to it. But you can use anything. This is what I'm using. And all you do is just add things to it, like little scraps of things. This one, I think, because the first one I did with kind of antique-y and kind of these pinky tones. This one I think I'm going to do with kind of greeny tones, just because if I'm making these to put in my stash for use in future journals, I want a variety. So I don't want to make them all looking the same. So I'm going to use different colors on each one that I do. So I'm going to start, I think, with this scrap paper that I have right here. I know right now this looks, what? You're putting that on that and you're going to come out with something good? Yep, I am. I could use the back side of it with mermaids on it, but I'm not going to. I'm using this side, and I'm just going to tear strips. Doesn't matter what size, it doesn't matter what shape. I'm just tearing some strips. be one more strip. And I'm going to just glue those down. It's not going to be any specific pattern or way of doing it or anything. I'm going to glue up my strip. I'll do half at a time so it doesn't dry out. And just stick them down there. Any which way. Now, there's a million ways that you can make these snippet strips. This is just a concept. So you may have watched other people do this and they do it differently. And that's good. That's fine. You might even do it differently yourself. This is just my way of doing it. And sometimes when I do it different ways. It doesn't always have to be done the same way. You have to free yourself. Let yourself experiment, try new things, do different things, do it different ways. And again, I know you're thinking, Mary, that's a mess. It kind of looks like a mess right now. But that's okay. Because we're going to fix it right up. And it's going to look awesome. I hope. Since I'm doing it on camera. And what you do is you keep playing with it until you do think it looks awesome. Because that's the whole point of it. All right. So there's the first layer. Second layer, I have this scrapbook paper. Although I don't know if I'm going to use this. I may not use this. I'm going to use this paper. It's brown. It's going to tone it down a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing. Only I think this time I'm going to glue up the piece instead of putting glue on the whole thing. Let's see. So at this stage, you don't have to think too much about it. You just kind of glue the pieces on. I know it looks a mess. I know it does. But just wait. Just wait. It's going to look better. I promise. By the time we're done with it, you're going to be like, oh, Mary, how'd you do that? Even though you sat here and watched me do it. You probably won't say that, really. So yesterday, I did a video. I don't think I'm going to put it up because it's boring. Oh my God. It's horribly boring. I need your help, you guys. I need you to please tell me what type of videos would you like to see? Because I'm out of ideas. I don't know what to put up anymore. Besides the haul videos. I'll still be putting up haul videos because I know that's what everybody likes to see. But to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what else to put up, what kind of videos to do. I could do, and let me know in the comments, please, what you want to see. Seriously. I could do start to finish journal series. I could do that. I've done that before. I haven't done it in a while, but I could do it again. I could do just these kind of craft with me, little making embellishments and things, just like what I'm doing now. I could do, oh, I don't even know. I really don't know. I have this sitting right here on my desk. I don't know if there's enough here to put on here, but I'm going to put little pieces of this on there. I'm just taking, like, I did pull out a couple of scraps from my scrapbook paper scraps to do this green and this part, but everything else is just stuff that's on my desk, sitting here on my table. It's a great way to use that kind of stuff up, and it's more fun than putting it all away. So anyway, yeah, I'm really struggling to know what exactly to do for videos. I really don't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing, but I really am out of good ideas. So I really need your help to know what kind of videos you like, what kind of videos you would like to see me do, and yeah, we'll go from there. I had an idea to do, like, I don't know what I would call it, a challenge, I guess, to myself and to you if you wanted to join in. I thought about putting, like, certain elements on pieces of paper, throwing them in a jar and picking from the jar and doing something pulled from the jar. And I could also do, like, one jar would have things like colors, flowers, lace, trim, all those kind of things. And then another jar, or maybe I could just do it on a different color piece of paper or something, would be what to make with those things, like pockets or tucks or belly bands or, you know, whatever. And then I would draw like 3 things from the, let's call them elements, and then 1 thing from the item to make. And then I have to make that item using those elements. I don't know. It was just something that I thought of that might be kind of a good idea. This is not the entire length of this, but that's okay. I'm going to use it anyway because maybe the ends will be used some other way, or maybe they don't need this, or maybe I'll add something else to it. I don't know. I'm just going to tack this down with the glue stick, because when this is dry, I'm going to run it through the sewing machine. Yep, I'm going to sew. I'm not going to do it on camera though, because it's on the other side of the room and you would just be sitting here while I'm over there running the machine, and we just won't do it that way. Okay. How does that seem? Does that seem all right? I'm going to run a little bit of ink over it. And the inking can be done afterwards. It doesn't have to be done now, because you'll want to ink individual pieces anyway. I really wanted less of this blue to show, but I think that's just the way it's coming out, and I got to go with it. Got to go with the flow here. Okay, so this would be like the base, and you can keep adding to this. You can put more on it. You can do whatever, but this is what I'm doing up until the point where I'm going to sew it. Okay, so I would take this when it's dry, because it's pretty goopy right now. But when it's dry, I would take this over to my sewing machine and I will stitch probably down this way, and not a straight line because I can't sew straight. So it will be an intentional wiggly line down all the edges of it. and that will tack it down. Or you could do like down the middle, or you can sew it however you feel like sewing it. So I did another one where I sewed, and this is ready to add more to and to make things out of it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut this. And how do I want to cut it? I think I want to make, I'll do like I did the other one, and I'll make like a belly band. And I'm going to make a belly band about, I'll do it 7 inches. That'd be a good size belly band. Yeah. All right. So about there. And all I'm going to do is just cut it. Just cut it. All right. So this is the belly band. Now we're going to, I'm going to cut these off because I don't need them that long. Now I'm going to decorate the belly band. And oh my goodness, I didn't think that far ahead. I know what I'll do. I will do it like I did. I'll do it like I did this one. I'll find a person to put on there. Let's put a person on our belly band. Look at my new storage thing. Isn't this cool? I've seen other people use this method, and so I thought, well, let me try it. I found this at a Tuesday morning for a pretty inexpensive price, fairly inexpensive. And so I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it. So I've put some of my things into the boxes, and that's where I'm storing them. Because I needed to do that because I had like big envelopes and folders full of different things, like the Tim Holtz people. I had butterflies, I had birds, mushrooms, all of those things, and they were all standing up like in a basket over there. Well, you know, I've been doing a lot of swaps, and in the swaps I was getting dyed paper, and I was running out of space to put the dyed paper. So I wanted to put the dyed paper in the basket where all of these things were. But of course, in order to do that, I had to find a new home for all of these other things. So this is what I came up with. I like her. I think she's a little dark. She doesn't really stand out. Of course, I could put something behind her. Let me see what else is in here. These are kind of small. This is too big. Of course, you could do that. Make that like a huge focal point, and they can go off the edge like that if you want. But for me, I think they're too big. Well, that's quite patriotic. Not what I'm looking for, though. I think I have all my bigger ones on the bottom. All right, now I kind of like her. Does she look kind of like 1940s? Because I'm going to be doing a 40s journal, and maybe this would look good. I don't know about this background paper being 40s, but maybe I could pull it off, I think. I had this whole family, but again, I think it's just too big. Yeah, it takes up too much space. I like her better. But I have a lot of little people. I'm going to have to start doing something with all these people. I have these. I like her because she's tall. All right, I'm just going to go with her. I like her, so we're going to go with her. And I want Generally, I think, I don't know because I'm no artist, but I think it's a good idea when using people or animals or something like that to give them something to rest on. I think I heard somebody say that. See, like him, I put this here for him to sit on. He needs something right here for it to really work, but it's good enough. So she needs, I think, something to stand on. And it could be just, you know, doesn't have to be like a real thing. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. Let me grab my things. Yeah, grab my things, Mary. Okay. These are, I don't know what you'd call them. They're thing holders. I made to hold all this kind of stuff. And I have, this is my small stuff, medium stuff, and I have a bigger one for big stuff. So let me see if there's anything in here that I think would work. I don't know if I want to put a money thing on there. It kind of makes it look like she's like for sale or something. Something else would have to go with that, I think. I don't know what. I'm not sure if I like that. Let's see what else I have. I have a lot of this like specimen stuff. Maybe some kind of a ticket or something. I guess I should have planned this out a little better. These are all specimen stuff. What's this? Well, here's like a... No. What's this ruler thing? Oh, I just ripped my... my thingy there. No, I don't like that. I mean, I guess it could just be... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. That's basically the same thing. A report card. Should be standing on a report card. There's dates on here. What do the dates say? Can I read them? Oh, 1920s. That wouldn't go for my 40s book. I mean, I don't have to have it from the 40s, but this says Montgomery Ward on it. That's kind of cool. No. Oh my goodness, I don't like any of this stuff. Oh, I'm picky. I know. I'm being really picky. But you know, you'll know like when the right thing comes along. You just know that that's the thing that you got to use. Um, I think I need not anything like this. I think I need some to think on different lines here. I don't know what though. Help! I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I'm not liking anything. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. The colors aren't right. What do you think? It's like really throwing me off. It really is. It's just not. Something's not right, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna keep working at it. We will figure this out. Let me think now. I mean, I like this better than the other things so far. Maybe just one. And some buttons. I have better buttons. I really need to pull out my better buttons, because they're not good ones for this page. No. All right. In order for me to pull out the buttons, I need to make space, because I have a big button box. Hang on. What is that in there? All right, instead of pulling out the whole box, I'm going to start with this, because I have these white buttons and these white buttons that might give me something that I can use here. Then I don't have to pull out the whole big box. Let's see. Still not really what I want. I think I need to, let me ink this up a bit and see if I can get it to look a little bit more antique-y to go with this, because it's, something's not right. And I can't quite put my finger on it. So let's see if we can get it to look a little bit more browner, I guess. There's, you know, I've got these shiny blue things that just, they don't go with this. So maybe I just need to save this for something else and go in a different direction on here. But what direction would that be? I have these buttons that somebody just sent me. They go better with the blues, but it doesn't go with this. Do a little bit of weathered wood on here too. That antiques it up just a little bit. Does she look any better though? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's not horribly bad. I don't know what to do, what to do. I'm trying to balance this, I think. That's about the best I'm coming up with. I don't know. I feel like it's not quite right though. And I don't know why. But you know what? I'm gonna go with this. And let's see if there's something else we come up with. I don't know. This is how I craft on the fly. It's not planned out. It is just it is what it is. And yeah, we just go with the flow here. So I started to tell you about the video that I did yesterday that I'm probably not posting. I don't even remember what the beginning of it was about. It was like kind of, I did two different things on the video. What was the first thing I did? Oh, I know what it was. It was like a masterboard page in a catalog that I'm doing. If I don't put that video up, I'll show you another one to show you what I mean. But and then I did I worked in my glue book, which I wanted to do a glue book video because I just haven't done one in a long time, and I felt like playing in my glue book, so I figured I would just do that. But it was boring. So that's why I'm like really struggling about what in the world, what kind of videos should I do? I don't know. I want to do more videos. I want to do more interesting videos, but I don't know what you would be interested in. And I think part of that problem for me is I watch so many videos, so many crafting videos that I feel like what I do is like been done already a million times, and I want to do something different. All right, well, there's a belly band. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe down here we need a little piece of lace or something. How about a piece of this? Let's see. Can I pick her feet up? Ah, she's down there. She is down there for good. Now it's not going to work. Should have thought of that. How about if I just put a little piece here? Just like that. Just as a little something. That might help, maybe. I guess what I want to do is tone down these blue dots a little bit. Now I feel like it should have something, maybe just a little piece down here too. Is this going to be too much lace and stuff? I don't know. I want it to go under her foot though. Well, it's little, I think it's something. I don't know. Try to scrunch it up under there. What do you think? Well, we kind of got there. Kind of, sort of. I don't know. One more thing I think it needs. Basically, you just got to keep playing around with this until you get it to where you like it. Do I love this? Don't know. I don't know. So, and then I'll put it aside and I'll come back and look at it later and decide if I like it or not. Should I put one here? I don't know. Let's see. I have one. I wish I had different sizes. I do somewhere. They're in the other room, so I'm not going to go get them. But nope, that's not great. We don't want a red one on here. I'm thinking right there. Sure. Oh. I'm trying not to squish my things down so that the glue squishes out. But I always feel like I have to squish it down so it sticks. But I don't think you really have to. Okay, we're going to let this sit. We're going to let it marinate a little bit. I'm going to set it aside and we'll take a look at it at the end. So now we have this. And I'm thinking maybe with this, instead of making like the paper clips like on the other one, I'll just make this into a pocket. So I want to decide, do I want it to go this way or do I want it to go this way? Because I'll need to cut off the edge to make a smooth edge there. And I think I'm going to have it go this way so that I'm cutting off this. So because it's going to be a pocket, we're going to be putting things into it. I don't want these fluffy edges there. So I'm going to just trim those off. And then we'll have a straight top on it. The sides and the bottom I can leave. I don't mind those being out there, although this has a straight edge. So I think I'll make this a straight edge just to make it even. So it doesn't look cockeyed or something. Yeah, that's better. Then I want to put a notch in it because I always put notches in my pockets. I don't know why. I just like that look. So I'm putting the notch. That makes it more pocket-like. And then we can decorate it with a little something. Let's see. Let me move my buttons out of the way. I don't have anything right here. Let me see. Let me think a minute. I'm sure I've got something very close by. I have all these little things that I've been getting in swaps, and they're accumulating. So let me see if there's something in here. I don't know, like, I don't have a specific journal that this would go in, so I don't have any particular theme. It can be anything. I have these botanical things. They're a little bit big. Here's a smaller one, but that doesn't quite work. There's these. That's kind of cool. It's like a little stamp. That's a possibility. I have a little fox thing there, but again, they're not quite. Here's some blue. These are kind of like vellum-y. I don't know which way that goes. I think it's a Van Gogh painting, but I'm not sure. Yeah. These are all too big. Okay. So we have one possibility. I could add like a butterfly to it. Maybe over here would be better. I think it needs something like long going this way. None of these. These are like labels and tickets and stuff, but I don't think any of them. No, they don't quite work with this. I don't know if this is even going to quite work. I like this. I don't know. That's throwing me off now. It doesn't really go with that. But let me see. I'm going to look in my butterflies and see if adding a butterfly will do anything. I don't know how long this video is. I didn't pull my watch out. I don't know what time I started. Well, this needs to be on this side, so then it would have to go. No. No. The background, this is too busy. So I need something like bigger that's gonna really stand out somehow. I kind of like that, but I think it's going to need something else. What if I put like this on it? Now I'm just covering everything up. So what was the point? You say. Actually, I don't dislike that. It's kind of cool. I kind of wish this wasn't here. What do you think? I kind of like that. I mean, it's pretty plain and simple. I could even put that on there. I'm going with this. I'm going in. All right. By golly, I think we've got it. I'm just going to make it a little bit longer and then trim it. It's always the easiest thing to do. Now, you're going to say, okay, you're covering all this up. Yeah, I kind of am, but it's still, it's the feel of it. You know what I mean? It's just kind of, I don't know. And once you have this, you may do other things with it that doesn't cover it all up. By doing this, you get options. Gives you different options of either cover it up or don't cover it up. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just what we do. It really is just what we do. I'm kind of bummed that I'm covering up the stitching on it, but I could always, if I wanted to, and maybe I will, run it through my sewing machine again and go around the outside of it. I might do that. That's an idea. And I'm going to ink the butterfly in this gray. I was thinking some kind of blue, but my blues are really bright, so I don't want more bright blue on here. So we'll do it in this gray and see how this looks. This gray is very faint. I don't know if it's just the color or if the ink is dried up, but I don't mind it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So the moral of this story is keep on trying. What is this? Why is this? The whole thing's falling apart. Somebody sent this to me. I don't know what they used when they made it, but we'll just stick some of this on there, and that should take care of that. So yeah, just keep trying until you get to what you want, and you will. You'll get there. Because you have the creativity and the skill to do it. You have the motivation and you have plenty of supplies. If you think you don't have something, make it. Make something. He needs some antenna. I should have put some under there. I don't know if I can do it now. I've seen people do this little trick with thread. I don't think I have enough thread here though. I'm going to try to mix this up a little bit. Scrunch it. I'm probably going to mess this all up now. Mary, don't do it. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'll have to... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to make that weird noise. God, this is disaster. This video probably won't make it up either. I'm trying, people, I'm trying. What I'm looking for now is something skinny and black that I can put underneath, tuck underneath there to poke out like antennas. I don't have anything. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Let's see if we can do something with that. It's going to be fuzzy antennas, but I like it. I'm lifting up my butterfly, and I'm going to put this thing under there. Nope. Darn it. Get back down here. Okay. What do you think about that? Does that add anything to it? I think it's kind of cute. Then I don't really need to sew around it. All right, let's see. Not bad, not bad. All right, our belly band. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, so what we did today, we did this, which is going to turn into something wonderful later on. I'm going to sew around it, and then I'll cut it and add things to it, just like we did with this one. And then you didn't do this with me, but this is just an example of other things that you can do with these snippet strips once you have them all made. So there we are, and I think that I like it. I think we did good. We ended up doing really well. I think this came out really good. I like it. And this will go on a page, you know, just as a little pocket. This will be a tuck spot. I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and get out some strip of paper and all your little scraps and give it a try. It's kind of fun. See you later. Bye.